And after she comes home from school and she does her homework, and she goes up and she watches the soldiers on parade, and she spots this one young fella who's really apparently quite the specimen. I'm not sure, I think is buff still the term that's being used? Okay. And he's, listen to her laughing. And he's a bit of a Matthew McConaughey. He likes to take the shirt off and walk around, you know, like that. Show the six-pack. We do that. We take the shirt off and we show the kegs. Big hairy kegs. If I only had a brain. Yeah, you're right. So she falls in love with this guy. She goes home. She tells her parents she's in love with a soldier. Her parents are very disappointed. They don't want to be involved in the military at all. They're part French. And here's a famous French quote for you. Oh, the Germans are coming. Let us retreat and bake a quiche. So anyway, they arrange to have him sent away to a foreign war so nothing can come off between them. But Mary is adamant. She follows him. She stows away on board the ship. And before she stows away on board, she goes to the Army Plus surplus store. Well, she's really big. It was just, when she was younger, she used to go to the Plus store. Now she goes to the Triple X Plus store. And because she would be spotted, see, she shops at Juicy Couture and The Gap. And she has pink across her butt all the time, so they would spot her getting on the boat. So she gets the army surplus fatigues.
Richard was walking along the sidewalk the other day, and some girl walked by with this shirt that said "Guess." He said, "Thyroid problem?"
I actually said implants. So anyway, I know. We gotta watch. We're getting near the end here. And so anyway, she follows him, and much to his surprise, shows up the night before the battle. And he's so inspired by her tenacity and her presence. He wakes up the next day, he fights like a demon, wins the battle, takes her back home, marries the heck out of her, and they live out in Pinckney right now. So the song's called "Mary and the Soldier," and it's all her fault right there. Come all you lads of high renown, that would hear of a fair young maiden as she went out on a summer's day to view the soldiers parading. They marched so bold and she looked so gay, colours flying and the bands did play, and it caused young Mary for to say, "I'll wed you, me gallant soldier." She viewed the soldiers on parade, and as they stood at their leisure, and Mary to herself did say, "Oh, at last I found my pleasure. But oh, how cruel my parents must be, to banish me darling so far from me. Well, I'll leave them all and I'll go with ye, me bow-dum-dum-did soldier." Dear, your parents' love, I pray don't be unruly, for when you're in a foreign land, believe me, you'll ruin surely. Perhaps in battle I might fall from a shot from an angry cannonball, and you so far from your daddy's hall, be advised by a gallant soldier. Well, I have 50 guineas in bright gold, likewise a heart that's bolder, and I'll leave them all and I'll go with you, my bow-dum-dum-did soldier. So don't say no, but let me go, and I will face the daring foe, and we'll march together to and fro, and I'll wed you, my gallant soldier. true-hearted. He says, my darn, let us marry we'll be, and nothing but death will part us. And when we're in a foreign land, I'll guide you down to my right hand. And I hope that God will stand a friend to Mary and the girl, and so